So, all right, guys. Good morning and welcome once again to my channel. Today we are at Ajiyolo Ofalemu.
Ajiyolo Ofalemu. Stop manipulating.
Ajiyolo Ofalemu. All right. So, and this is Solo King Entertainment 1, and then he has brought me to the Ajiyolo Ofalemu River, one of the purest, beautiful, amazing river on earth. So, can we meet you, sir? So, what's your name?
All right, my name is Solo King.
Yeah.
Ajiyolo Ofalemu, meaning from Ajiyolo Ofalemu, Bekina local government, Kogi State.
All right, so you heard that.
You're welcome.
Okay, so right now, so tell us about Ajiyolo. What is the meaning of the word Ajiyolo?
All right, Ajiyolo. Let me take it from my village, Ajiyolo Ofalemu.
Okay.
It's a village that took its name from the name of this river.
Yeah. This river.
This river.
Wow.
And the name of the river is Ajiyolo.
Ajiyolo.
Which means clean river.
Clean river.
And as you can see, the river is clean indeed.
Yeah.
It's the purest river you can ever think of, apart from waterfalls. Let me not exaggerate.
Yeah. Okay.
Clean to the base.
Yeah.
It's like the borehole that you drill in your house to the last depth.
Wow.
Very clean and natural.
Wow. Okay, so the community, is it just this community that took its name from this river?
No.
Because Ajiyolo now, to me, it looks as if it's a clown or okay. Who was the father of Ajiyolo and how many children did Ajiyolo have, and how did Ajiyolo community as a whole scatter? Because I'm saying Ajiyolo Ofalemu, yes. Ajiyolo Ajiyolo. So tell us more about Ajiyolo as a clown.
Well, Ajiyolo is not like a human being that gave birth to children per se.
Okay.
But it's a combination of a lot of villages that has link with this particular river.
Okay.
That drink.
Okay.
That they fetch to use for anything.
Yeah.
And in those days, this was the only source of water in this community. So about 8 to 10 villages are connected to this river.
8 to 10 villages?
All of them bears that name, Ajiyolo.
Wow.
Before each of the branches of their names comes after it.
All right.
And that is the Ajiyolo is the link that binds us together.
This river?
Within these Ajiyolos.
Wow.
It's a link that binds us together. All of us have something to do with this river.
Everybody.
That is the only source of getting water.
Wow.
In those days, before development came.
Before development came.
Yes.
All right. So, what is the title or the king of Ajiyolo? What is he known as?
Well, all the Ajiyolos, they have their kings.
Okay.
And they have their chiefs.
Okay.
What we have in those days is Madakis.
Okay.
So the Madakis are under the Gagos. So Gago is like the head, then the district head and all those hierarchy of chiefs to the first class chief that you can never have in a place. So till now, I think the system is still in play, but there are people that get blessed by the Ata of Igala with chieftaincy title, like second class chiefs that are around some of the Ajiyolos. Okay. Yes.
All right. So this river now is a very significant river to this community.
Yes.
Is it that do Ajiyolo itself has a particular sacrifice they offer to this river, or?
No, really, but from the story I heard, and I think that's the fact on ground, that this Ajiyolo started from a particular place that is not really far from here. The village that is ahead of where the river begins from.
The source of the river?
Yes, it's called Ajiyolo Jaji, which means the Ajiyolo, the head of the river.
Okay.
Yes, the head of the river.
The senior man of the river?
Yes, the head of the river. So, from the story I heard, it is the son of the soil from that Ajiyolo, Ojaji, that will, in conjunction with the other Ajiyolos, will come to join them as like queuing behind them, but they are the arrowhead of the sacrifice they do to the river.
Ajiyolo or Jaji.
They are the arrowhead. They are the ones that will lead. Then all the other Ajiyolos queue behind them. for the sacrifice. But
Okay.
that is for those that believe there should be sacrifice.
Okay.
But on a personal ground, you can see sometimes you see people come around, because maybe we'll get to that. People come around to drop some things like they call it sacrifice or sadaka to the river. I don't know how it works for them, but
Okay.
that's a story for another day.
It means this river actually has a god or a goddess behind it.
Yeah, I believe there should be that kind of a thing, because
Is there
experiences that people encounter in
yeah?
those days.
So there are stories that
Stories
people
behind those things.
tell us one of those stories or two of those stories, so that okay, yeah, tell us.
All right. The gods of our land, we don't mean harm. We are here to tell stories.
Yeah.
So, the little story I have is, at times it is common that within the mid-afternoon, you can suddenly begin to perceive the aroma of one of our special delicacy. They call it black okra or odudu.
Orodudu.
As if it's on the boiling pot. It's in the boiling pot, and we believe that it is bush babies that are cooking at that particular time.
Okay, bush babies.
Bush babies are cooking at that particular time. Then in the mid-afternoon,
It happens around this
it
river.
happen around the river.
Okay.
In the mid-afternoon, majorly those times that people are not really in the river, maybe one or two, or somebody just coming in. There are cases where they tell stories about hearing sounds of music, drums of music suddenly begin to sound from major angles of the river, from the front and the back. Then sound of voices are following, singing, and it is believed that the spirit of the river are singing. And those that the elderly ones that are around knows the kind of incantation they do at that particular time to like calm them down or something like that. Then another thing is, there's this snake that look like close to the color of the river. We call it Omaaji, which means son of the river. Omaaji, son of the river. So
Omaaji.
this particular snake doesn't bite and it's not harmful.
Wow.
And we don't kill it.
Wow.
It can come and just move around, surround your leg, just loose and go. It can walk in between.
Have you surrounded your leg before? Your own leg?
There's hardly any son of this great city that has never experienced that.
Wow, like seriously?
Like seriously, it can come and just round your leg, do a ring round your leg and just move past. It can come and just walk in between us straight to the last point you can ever imagine you can view.
Yeah.
Before you know, within a very few minutes, it will turn back again.
Wow.
And just go. It's not harmful. It.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so what if you are not from this community? Are you free to access the river, drink from it, or use it if you are not from Ajiyolo?
This river, like I said, the cleanest, the purest river you can ever think of.
Yeah.
And this is one of the rivers you can come and just mess around and nothing happens.
Yeah.
You can come and fetch, drink, do anything you like. As far as you don't mean harm for the community, any of the community at all, you are free to do anything. But it's only when you mean harm. I can't tell what will happen at that time.
All right. So, okay. So, well, I can see fishes in the river. Do people kill the fishes in the river?
Yeah.
They eat the fish from the river.
Fishes from the river.
Okay.
We hunt them. We harvest them in those days.
Okay.
In fact, there are times that the whole village will set aside and say they want to go fishing. Anybody that is willing to go.
In this river?
Yes. There are portions where they will close the river, per se, close the river. So any fish that fall within that zone that is being closed, they'll begin to fetch out the water until they get to where there is no water again and begin to just pick the fishes. That's one of the ways they harvest.
Okay, and then
they even use
they distribute.
In those days, there was time they used chemical, but that one is in the past. Many years ago, I'm talking about 20 years ago.
Okay.
Yes.
So if they kill the fish like that, do they share it among the families in the community?
Not generally as a family.
Okay.
Among, like if I go for fishing, for instance, I don't normally. I've never gone for fishing before.
Okay.
But I realize that what they go through, there anybody that gives you fish, that person didn't like you. I'm telling you.
Yes.
There must be people that go for fishing that will eat from.
Okay.
But that it wasn't a must to share it, or you share it among your interests.
Yeah, those that fought for it, those that worked for it.
Your interests, those of your friends that you
your
feel
friends,
like
your family,
you're not under obligation
to anybody. It's alright. So if I pray in this river, should I expect answer, a positive answer, since people come here to do sacrifices, they do sadaka? Yeah, you said, yeah, I actually heard you when you said you don't know how it works for them.
Yeah.
But from the things you have heard, the confirmations you have heard, have people confirmed that they really get answers?
Well, we all have our different interests in life.
Yeah, that's true.
And
That's
you
true.
may like this, I may not like that.
Yeah.
So there are things I don't really delve into or try to know anything about, because our belief system are not the same.
Yeah.
So it depends on what your belief tells you.
Okay.
So on that area, I think that is what I can say about that.
Yeah. So if you have a belief that it will work,
It will work.
for you.
Whatever you
If
believe
you
will
also-
work for you, work for you.